Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday.
Mm-mm.
That was my bad because I had the video up.
Oh,
hmm Girl was over here trying to look at this lady home decor.
no. Okay.
Hey Queen Vanita, she says good evening to Chicks and Chat family. Hope is going. Hope everyone had a great day today, liking and sharing in South Carolina. As
Thank you.
always, thank you. Queen of the Bronx says happy Sunday. Knitting crochet, she says hello everyone. Hey Queens. Hey Queen Patricia, she says hello everyone. Hey Queen Erica, she says hello and happy Sunday. Hey Lorene, she says hello everyone. Hey Carol, she says hello everyone.
Hey,
Y'all come on in and hit that like button.
come on, come on.
I'm gonna let Tanya talk to y'all because I'm over here looking at stuff.
Gotcha. She funny.
I'm
Funny.
over here looking at stuff.
Always looking at stuff.
I am. Now that's true. I am always looking at stuff. You're trying to see how this lady did this little wall decoration. hmm
Yeah, come on in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yeah, come on in. Hope you guys had a great week.
Hey, Lisa. She says, good evening, Queens. Hey, Leonica. She says, hey, Tan and Carl. Hope all is well and happy Sunday. Hey, Queen Lene. She says, hey, Tan and Carl. Like and share. Happy Sunday. Just made it onto a nice and full and ready for bed. Laugh out loud. Like to share. Thank you. Hey, Queen Katina. She says, hello. Happy Sunday.
Hey, hey.
Leonica says, hey, everyone in the chat and happy Sunday. Hey, Queen Ginger. She says, hello. Hey, Queen Lorraine. She says, happy Sunday, Queens and Kings. And
Hey,
Leonica says,
hey.
like and share. Thank you. Knit and crochet. She says, hi, Leonica. Lorraine says, hey, Leonica. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hello, everyone. And Leonica says, be right back. She is going to switch to her computer. Um, Is it Tole? She says, hello, everyone. Lorraine says, liked and shared. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Y'all come on in and hit the like button and
Yes.
share the video.
Thank you.
Now, this is a cute design, Tam.
Girl, if you don't leave them down. Yeah.
It is cute. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh.
What
Okay.
you laughing at?
Okay.
What you laughing at? Lorraine said, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Lene, she says, hey, Leonica, sis. Hey, Gretchen. She says, happy Sunday to all of you queens and kings. Lisa says, hello, everyone. I am new to the live, but not to the page. Well, welcome to the live,
Well,
queen. Yeah, this is cute, Tanya. This is something you could do.
let me find something you could do.
It is something you, because you ain't gonna do all the hard stuff.
No, no,
You can be
no.
like, no, I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, I think this is something you could do. It's a cute little design out of some picture frames.
Oh,
We'll do
okay.
it at the mirrors, either or, because it's a mirrored frame. But I know they don't have those, so.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Sherry, thank you, Queen. She says liked and share. Hey, Taronda. She says hello, Queens. Thank you. Lene says user interviews today. I made 25 for feedback on an admin tool interface, 15 minutes, 72 on Amazon Flex. She says here for more eggs, D Scout user interviews. Now they are her two best friends. All right, girl.
Congrats.
Congrats to you, Queen. That's good. You gonna wait or what we doing? I
You
know you
want want
so eager.
you want to go ahead? Hey, you
Yeah,
want
we
to
can go
tell
ahead
me?
because I'm looking at stuff.
All right. We will get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who
Ooh.
are not new, welcome back and thank you for joining us again. I am Tangie.
And I am Carl.
And together we are two chicks with the side hustle. On this channel, we post work at home jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. We do these lives to help you get started on your work from home journey. If you are new to working from home, if you are not new to working from home, we help you maximize your time and your money. Carol and I have been working from home since 2006, and we created our blogs as well as our social media platforms to help people like you who want to work from home and do side hustles but don't have the resources. We also have a great group of individuals who love working from home and doing side gigs and side hustles just as much as we do. And they come on this live every time we come on to share their experiences and their tips and tricks for you. If you are new here, I suggest you grab a pen and a piece of paper because there will be a lot of knowledge dropped on this live. We ask that you, if you have any questions, you make sure you ask those questions because this is the time that we set aside to answer questions. If you are new, again, make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper and make sure you write down what you are wanting to know about. Go research that. Come back on live and ask more questions. This is a great group of individuals who we have on these lives, and they are willing to share information. So make sure you are asking questions and putting use to the information. And Carol will be reading the chat as we go along, and we will talk about those 15 part-time jobs at the end of the live. Okay.
Hey, Queen Polo Lunny. She says hi, Carl Tan and chat. Hope all is well. Liked and
Hey, hey.
shared. Thank you, Queen. Lene, she says, thank you, ladies. You welcome, Queen. Superstar T, hey, hey, Queen. She says, good evening to Chick Spam. I liked and shared. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, Queen Sonia. She says, good evening to everyone. Hey, Lady Thugger. She says, hey, Queens and Kings.
Hey, hey.
Anybody else got any good news
Oh,
that
I
they
didn't say
want to
that part.
share?
If you have any good news that you would like to share, if you earned any money, got any interviews, or just want to share any good news, make sure you put that in the chat so we can celebrate you.
Know somebody else got some good news. They just want
Mhm.
to share. Y'all, come on, drop it in the chat.
Yep. Girl, are y'all has anyone got any interviews, applied for any positions, or thinking about applying for any positions?
Hey, Fourth on it. She says, happy Sunday, Carl Tan in chat, and I liked and shared.
Hey, hey.
Welcome, Queen. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hey, beautiful queens.
Hey,
How are
hey.
you, Queen? And if anybody just tuning in, if you are new to working from home and you need the beginner friendly list, let us know that in the comment section.
Mm-hmm. Wait, all right. So make sure that y'all are joining us on the lives for the best benefit out of your work from home journey.
Queen April has a testimony. She says,
All
good
right.
evening, ladies. I have a testimony. I received my offer letter with Donata for the virtual call center agent. I signed my paperwork last week. All right, girl.
All right. Congrats.
Congrats to you, Queen.
Look at there. Congratulations, Queen.
Congrats to you. Anybody else?
Anybody else? All right. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Donata. Is Donata still hiring, girl?
I think so. Let me get the link. Hang on.
Y'all make sure y'all check out Donata. It is a 1099 position. So make sure y'all check that out.
No assessment. And no interview. They have like what they call a virtual interview.
So y'all make sure y'all check out Donata. We had several queens get hired at Donata.
Okay, let me find another. Hang on.
So y'all make sure y'all check it out.
Now, Donata is the second company on here. The company that Leonica works for is the first company. Same job, no assessment, no interview. The only difference is the one that Leonica works for, they don't hire in Florida, Georgia, Texas, Mississippi, and you cannot use a VPN, T-Mobile, or AT&T internet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put it here. And again, Donata is number 2. They are state specific also. So check first to see if they hire in your state. Erica says, I need the beginner friendly. Okay, Queen. Queen of the Bronx says, congrats on your job with Donata. Vanilla Bean, hey, hey, hey. They say, need the beginner friendly list, please, and thank you. Fort Thornton says, congrats. Leonica says she's back at her computer. Queen Beatrice, she says, I made $64 from 2 shops on Gig Spot last week. All I did was count it to 80. Thanks to y'all.
All right.
Yeah, girl.
I don't count to 80.
All right.
All right.
Congrats.
Congratulations. And y'all make sure y'all check out Gig Spot. Gig Spot is a mystery shopping side hustle. If you don't know what mystery shop is, basically you grade the service you receive. So we have a lot of queens and kings who mystery shop. So make sure you check out Gig Spot. They have not only outside of the house shops, but they have web and phone shops. So make sure you check out Gig Spot.
Okay, so let me go get you explained. Y'all better be like Queen Beatrice here and go and check out Gig Spy. You might be able to earn some money just by doing what they call the audit shops. And they have to count some t-shirts, some shorts, some jeans. Easy money.
Mhm. Yeah.
Leonica says, hey, sis Lene. She says, congratulations, April. She says, hey, Queen Beatrice. Leonica says, hey, sis Sherry. And Queen Lene says, congratulations, Sherry. April says, thank you all. Beatrice says, hi, Leonica. Leonica says, hey, Lorraine. Queen Sherry says, hey, sis Leonica. Erica says, thank you, thank you. Dora says, I need the beginner friendly. So I put the beginner friendly in the chat. Fort Thorne says, congrats, Lene and Queen Beatrice. And she says, thanks, Lene. Hey, Queen Moni. She says, good evening, everyone. Hey, Queen Cherie. She says, hi, lovely ladies. I'm so happy to finally catch a live. You both look beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Welcome.
Queen Sherry say, field agent. I took some pictures of some vitamins at Walmart. All right,
All right, Queen.
easy, easy money, Queen.
Yeah.
And if anybody else wants to take some pictures at Walmart and be like Queen Sherry here, so I'm gonna put the link here in the chat. So this is the company that Queen Sherry is talking about, Field Agent, and you can do this one from your phone.
Yep.
Easy side hustle. If you got to go into Walmart anyway, you might as well sign up. Queen Beatrice, she says, thanks for throwing it. She says, how are you? Erica says, thank you. Queen Patricia says, I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. But y'all be sure to get Field Agent. Tan used to work for them.
Yeah, I used to work for Field Agent. And
Easy money.
yeah, it was easy money. I did Target end caps, gas station end caps, so it was easy money. So make sure you check it out.
And I did put the link in the chat.
Anybody else got any good news?
Let me see. Patricia says all of your videos on YouTube, people need to start paying attention to put some money in their pockets to share. And I love them because it gives other people hope out there. Thank you, Queen Patricia. Yes, it does. We try.
Yeah.
We do try.
Yeah.
Leonica says, I heard back from the NADA to schedule my interview ended the pay period today with 95 hours total with my job. KWCSS was going for that 100, but I will have the bonuses as well for the weekend of work. Okay.
Okay.
Well, congrats on that. 95 hours total. That's good. Some good money.
Yes.
And she says, basketball 24 cents, but have cashed out 6 cents. Coffee order maker 3 cents. Tune drama 3 cents. Pay viewpoint $5.99. And cash radio $1.22. Just play. She says I have 3 cents. All right, Leonica.
Congrats.
And I'm gonna put the company that Leonica works for in the chat. So if anybody again is interested in this one, it is a quick hire. They only do the training on Wednesdays. But again, you cannot live in Florida, Georgia, Texas, or Mississippi. Cannot use a VPN, and you cannot have T-Mobile or AT&T internet. Day is every 2 weeks, 11 to 12 an hour. And I think you got to work 20 hours per pay period. And Leonica has been working for this company since the beginning of April. No interview, no assessment. And you can work when you want outbound calls. You are doing the political calls. You're a survey interviewer. Easy money. Queen Beatrice says, congrats to you, Queen Sherry. Patricia says, I got some money off of Pay Viewpoints 5. Abel just sent me 12 last Friday. I did something for them and I forgot about it. I did 2 shops, came out to $49.64, and I'm doing another shop for $18. All right, Queen. She says, I'm continuing on because I need a new mattress topper. So every little bit counts. I'm even doing the surveys and the survey studies and the discussion studies. Well, congrats, Queen Patricia.
All right.
All right. Anybody else? Leonica said money time. She got 28 cents, and best place she got 5 cents. Okay, Leonica.
All right.
Congrats. I see King Earl is in the building. He said peace fam, and he's still cooking. Queen, so right. Hey. She says hello to chicks and family. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Hey, Queen Hustling Helen. She says, hey, everybody.
Hey.
I like and share. Thank you. Leonica says, good evening, Moni. And hey, Queen Stephanie. She says, hey, Tan and Carl.
Hey.
Leonica says, hey, Helen. And she says, hey, Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey to everyone in the chat. Stephanie said, congrats to you, Leonica. Sherry says, can I please get the computer provided link? Leonica says, thank you, Stephanie. I don't know.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, you can get it. I don't know, Janae. Are they under the same umbrella? I've never heard of Frontier. She says, does Frontier count as T-Mobile?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Is it owned by T-Mobile? Never heard of that one because I have T-Mobile, so I've never heard of Frontier. Fortuna says, all is well, Queen Beatrice, and congrats, Leonica. Leonica says, thanks. Hustling Helen, she says, hey, Leonica. Sherry says, thanks, everyone. Paula London says, hey, Leonica. She says, how are you, Queen? She says, I just applied to KWCCS on Friday. All right, Paula London. Leonica says, congrats, sis, Sherry. She says, she's doing good. Polo London, she says, she just been busy. She says, how are you? Awesome. You will hear from a lady named Michelle. She says, right now she is going through 126 applications. Wow. Queen Sherry, she says, thanks, sis, Leonica. All right, knit and crochet. She says she up next. Iron Star 56.
All right.
Top survey 19, pay viewpoint 17, market force she got 53, and she has 1150 pending.
All right.
Congrats to you, Queen Knit and Crochet.
I'm looking for it, Carol. The one we
Which link was it?
Provide equipment. I got one, but it ain't the one.
I was gonna say, look at the videos.
Okay, I found it. Okay.
Leonica says, congrats, Knit and Crochet. She says, is Frontier partner with T-Mobile? If not, then no at Janae. Moni says, hey, Leonica. Knit and Crochet says, thank you, Leonica. And she says, you're welcome. Queen So Right says, hello, sis, Leonica. Janae says, I've had Frontier Internet for 2 years, so I'm not sure. Leonica says she can check. She says, I can check for you, Janae. Leonica says, hey, sis, how are you? So right. And Janae says, oh, okay. Thank you, Leonica. Paula London says she's good. She's been busy. She says, been preparing for a major surgery she's having next month. Awesome. I will keep my eye open. And she says, thank you. Okay, Paula London. Well, we'll be praying for you, Queen. Leonica says, I just looked it up. Frontier is a separate company from T-Mobile, but once you apply, make sure your VPN is off at Janae. So Janae, she said you can apply for the company, Queen. Hey, Cam. She says, hi, Two Chicks fam. I got $50 for 2 shops for floor audit, taking pictures of floor conditions in safe way. All right, Queen.
Congrats.
Congrats to you. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Janae says, awesome. Thank you, Leonica. And so Rice says, I am great. How are you, Leonica? Polo London says, thank you. Stephanie said, yes, I looked it up too. They are not partnered together. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Leonica says, I'm doing good. So right. And Cam says, this was from In Touch Insight Sassy Shops. Okay. Leonica says, you are welcome, Janae. She says, congrats to you, Cam, Kim. Hey, Jerry. She says, hello, sweet people. How are you, Queen? And Leonica says, hey to you, Jerry. Anybody else? Yeah, I got some good news on this live tonight. I know we got some more testimonies. So right is here. So right, what you got, girl?
Right.
Husband Helen, we know you got something. King I know you got something to tell us. Calling y'all to the carpet. You know, y'all got some good testimony for us tonight.
Yeah.
Jerry says, hey, Leonica Sugar, so happy to see you. We know we got some more people on here want to testify. Y'all come on to the carpet. Tell you, give us your testimony. Because Tan is so eager to hear what y'all got to say. Right. Cam, she says, thanks, Leonica. Y'all better get on that job that Leonica got, because she making thousands of dollars over there. It's a work when you want. What's the start time, Leonica, for I meant to ask that the other day. Is there a start time for WCSS? Is it a certain time you can start with them? Like, is it 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock? Because I think with the NADA, I think they have it on their site that their start time, I think it's 5. Jerry says, ladies been out for a while, but cashed out 50 on Branded. All right, Queen, go ahead.
Right.
Branded is a good one. Congrats to you. We had a king that was making $300 a week off of Branded.
Yeah.
And a queen, she was making enough to pay her bills off of Branded surveys. So don't sleep on Branded surveys. Queen Meeks was taking vacations off of Branded surveys. Another good egg to get in the basket. Jerry says, thanks to y'all. Thank you, Queen, for sharing. Let me go find. Let me see if I can find Branded.
I found it.
Okay. Tan is going to find Branded surveys if anybody is interested in that side hustle. The uncle said they use Slack. They let us know when it's the start time and end times, but usually be 8 a.m. or 10. Okay, I mean 9 Central,
Okay.
and sometimes in be 8 or 9, and we call in Cali, it'll be 11. Okay, thank you, Leonica. Husband Helen says, I've mostly been focused on my business lately. She says, but I still do data annotations. I've made over. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? This queen here, husband Helen, says she has made over 37,000 with them in the last 2.5 years working
All
very part
right.
time. Girl,
All right.
that's some good money, queen.
Yes, it is, Queen. Congrats.
Congratulations. Data annotations. And I
All
do
right.
remember when she started working for data
Yeah.
annotations a couple of years ago. Yeah. Wow. Go ahead, husband Helen.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, data annotations is one of those task-based sites where you are training the AI bots. And I think we got them somewhere on the link.
Mhm.
But it's a non-phone, no interview, work when you want type of company. Patricia says, sorry, Thriveable gave me $12. They don't have surveys on their site. She says, but they send you surveys to fill out, and I forget that I fill some out, and they just payment. Okay. Leonica said the name of it is Thrivable at Patricia. Leonica says, congrats, big accomplishment. Queen Hustling Helen.
Yeah.
Sad Girl says, how do I make 300 a week in branded? Consistency.
Yeah.
He had like a schedule, Queen, so he
Yeah.
was working it like a job.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a schedule that he would do every day from this time to that time, take a break, get back on, this time to that time, take a break, get back on. So he was very consistent. Yannicka says, but you don't have to start at the exact times. It's log on and off as you please. Okay, Queen. Queen Sarah says, that's amazing. Congratulations to you, Helen. Shannon says, best place to start working on my phone for some reason. Did you uninstall it, Queen, and reinstall it?
Yeah.
I would uninstall it and reinstall it. Sometimes them apps, and do you have a lot of apps installed on your phone? Sometimes they don't act right when it's a whole bunch of data
Mm-hmm.
on the phone. So you might have to delete some stuff, delete some apps off your phone, uninstall it and reinstall it and see if it works. Because I don't know if you can with the gaming apps, I'm not sure if you could like reach out to the company.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works. I would try that though. Maybe uninstall some apps and then uninstall the gaming app, Best Play, and then just try to reinstall it and see if that works. Polo London says, congrats to you, husband Helen. She says, thank you. Helen says, thank you, Leonica and Queen. So right. And she says, thank you, Polo London. Leonica says, you're welcome. Patricia Leonica, yes, sorry if I messed up. Thrivable. She says, and it's a survey site, right? Sad Girl said, wow, I see, girl. He wasn't playing with Brandon survey.
He was
He was not
consistent.
playing. Now, in the beginning, Sad Girl, he did say that he was not really making that much. but he kept going with it because I think in the beginning he was probably making like a few dollars,
Mm-hmm.
you know, five here, maybe three here, six here, seven here, seven there. But he said he just kept going and he started getting more surveys, and the surveys were paying more money until he just mastered it and he was able to crank out 300 a week. And he did show us the payment proof. And then the queen, she took his advice and she started doing the same thing he was doing.
Yeah.
And she was making enough to pay her bills every month. And Queen Meeks, she's not on here yet. She may come on, but Meeks was making enough to pay for vacations.
Mm-hmm.
London says, "You're welcome, Helen." Patricia said, "Yes, it is, but you put up like what your illnesses are. If you have high blood pressure and all the other stuff on their list, it all, and they'll ask you about your prescriptions and stuff."
Mm-hmm.
Zach says, "I'm getting paid $1 a survey or less on branded. How often are you on?"
Yeah.
Sad girl. Shanda says, "Yes." She says, "Yeah, I do." Leonica says, "So it's like paid studies." Okay, gotcha. She says, "Thanks so much for sharing, Patricia." Earl says, "Playtest Cloud." He got 35. Google Option. He got 24. He has 55 on Product Tube and 60 on Prolific. All right.
Good.
Go ahead, Earl. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sad girl says, "I'm not making a lot on Brandon because I'm unemployed." And speaking of that, sad girl, he was unemployed also.
Right.
So he came to our channel because he was unemployed and he was trying to find something quick that he could do and start earning money. So this may be your chance, Queen. Be consistent with Brandon. Maybe try to work it like a job. Maybe do that for a week and see what you end up with.
Yeah.
Try Prolific. Prolific is another survey site that pays really well. If you have not signed up to that one, I would say try Prolific. If you are okay with going outside of the house, try some of the mystery shop sites. Number 15 on this list is Prolific. Now they do have a wait list, Queen, but we've had people to get on and get off while we were streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say take a look at Prolific. We've had queens paying car notes, insurance, light bills off of Prolific.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the surveys could pay you $50, $60. Paula London says, "You're welcome, Helen." Patricia Leonica. Oh, I think I read that. Let me see. Leonica says, "Congrats, Earl." Patricia Leonica, "Yes, it does pay. I got $18 previously. Friday, I got 12. They sent you a survey based on what you fill out, but they don't have surveys on their site. They structure the surveys for you."
Mm-hmm.
Sad girl says, "I'm not qualified for some." Yep, I would say try some other survey sites, Queen. Leonica says, "Awesome. I definitely will be signing up for more gigs to add to the ones I already have." She says, "Thanks for your help, Patricia." She says, "Yeah, get on there, and it's called Thrivable. It will take you a little time to fill out everything, but it is worth it." Earl says, "Thanks, Leonica." She says, "I'm signing up now." Sad girl says, "Every day on branded surveys from her mobile phone." Okay, Queen. She says, "You welcome, Earl." Sad girl says, "Wow." Patricia said, "Leonica, what gigs do you have?" Also, there's one where I forgot the name. You can take pictures of the homes, the cars. I think just to if something happened or if they need to do something, I look it up. Sherry says, "Surveys and games, you have to work them as a job." Yep.
Yeah.
Stephanie says it's been a while ago. Someone in the chat said the higher price surveys were early in the morning, like 4 or 5, or maybe earlier. Not sure what site the person was talking about. It may have been a Prolific Queen.
Well, Survey Junkie. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
somebody came on and said, and I put that in the chat. That said they did the higher price surveys in the morning.
In the
Survey.
morning. But I think Survey Junkie was like 3 a.m.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Yeah.
put it in the chat just in case anybody wanted. We had
Shonda
somebody.
said top. She said top surveys is the best. All right, Queen.
All right. Let me put that in the chat. Oh.
Miss B, she says, hey, Two Chicks family. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Sad girl, all the survey sites, all the task-based sites, you can be employed or unemployed. It does not matter.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to be.
Yeah, that don't matter. You can walk out the door and go and do a shop for Ellis and walk back in the house and you just made $200-$300.
Yeah.
Queen So Right and some of the other queens, they do it all the time. We got a lot of queens on here tonight. They only do side gigs and side hustles. So that's up to you, Queen, what it is that you want to do. Sherry said, yep, top surveys is an awesome one. And prime opinion. She says, and hey, Cash. Okay.
All right.
Sad girl says, sometimes the surveys scream me out because I lied about my career. I have to be up. You got to be consistent with your answers.
Mm-hmm.
They will switch them
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Monica says, I haven't been on those in a while. I've been focused on cash radio, getting paid to listen to the radio, Queen Sherry. Hey, Queen Remy. She says, hey, 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 ladies. Patricia says, there are studies out there that you can do remote from home. They give you the watch to put on your wrist and the monitoring systems for your sleeping patterns, for your blood sugar. Okay. So I'm about to put up So Right. Y'all ready?
Yep. Who gonna fall out that chair?
I already know because I'm about to fall out of mine. She said we worked the weekend route, $726. Let me say that again, because see, that went over my head. So I got to read that again. We worked a weekend route. Weekend,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Weekend, $726. Gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants. Just started back on Prolific now at $31. Upside, she got 1581 fetch, 17,000 points. Gaming app, she has $62. I probably need to read that again because I'm pretty sure somebody's looking like, did Kyle say she worked the weekend and got
Mm-hmm.
$700? That's what I said, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
$726 gas station, grocery store, restaurant, mystery shops. Y'all let that sink in for a minute. $726 weekend. Not in the week, not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She said the weekend, everybody. Congratulations, Queen. So right.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go and get some mystery shop sites. If anybody is interested in doing mystery shop, and mystery shop, as Tan would say, from strip club to churches and all the way
Yes.
around, grocery stores, different restaurants, nail shops, spa shops, jewelry stores, just all
Now,
types of places, fast food.
now we say that if you are looking for a part-time job, and we are talking about part-time jobs today, but if you're looking for a part-time job and you cannot find one or you are having trouble finding one, check out these side gigs and side hustles. This queen made $726 in a weekend. 2 days. So don't think you can't do it because there are shops available.
Yeah. I put a list in the chat. So some of y'all still back there behind 10
Mm-hmm.
footcase. Hey
Yeah.
y'all, y'all better come on to the light, Caroline. Y'all leaving the money on the table for real.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about the mystery shops, the task-based sites, and some of the like training the AI sites, including those, you don't have to do an interview with the mystery shop sites, the gaming apps, the survey sites. They're not going to call you for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to submit a resume. You don't need experience. If you can read and follow their directions, and if you get confused about something with the mystery shops, the schedulers are there to help you along the
Mm-hmm.
way. So
Yeah.
it is not hard. It's
Yeah.
not hard at all. But go ahead, so right. I ain't mad.
Yes. Ain't mad at you. Get your money, Queen.
All right. Patricia said they will pay you a lot of money. A lot of people cannot, get to these studies and they might need them anyway for their health purposes. They will pay up to 10K, lowest maybe 5 or 8. Okay.
All
Hey,
right.
that's good money too.
Mm-hmm.
Miss B said she got $50. Her first time she did a mystery shop this week. All right,
All right. Yeah.
girl. Hey, 50 is good. We'll take
It
it.
probably didn't take you long.
Right.
More than likely, it didn't take you long.
Leonica says, hey, Remy. Sherry says, send me the link, sis, Leonica. Leonica says, congrats, so right. And she says, 3. She says, congrats, Miss B. She says, about to send it now, Queen Sherry. Remy says, hey, Leonica. Sad Girl says, what about Apex Focus Group? I think I've heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
Sad Girl. Polo Lana says, awesome, so right. Miss B says, congrats, so right. Lady Thug says, how do we sign up for the weekend round? So you have to sign up to the company's, Queen, and whatever they have in your city and state.
You create your own weekend rap. This queen created her own.
Mm-hmm. Stack them. That's what we say. So if you go and get maybe like 4 or 5, check to see what they have in your area
Mm-hmm.
and how far you're willing to go. Because sometimes they'll reach out and say, hey, I got one. It's 20, 30 minutes away, but I will give you $75 in bonus money along with the $35 for the shop to go.
Uh-huh.
You can negotiate with them. If you feel like it's too far because gas is high, you can
Yeah.
go back and say, well, you know what, 75 really just ain't gonna be enough. And you
Mm-hmm.
come out for 100, I'm there.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they may meet you somewhere in the middle, or they may just go ahead on and give you the $100.
Mm-hmm.
Remy says, I changed my internet service. I now have the fiber optic. Send the info you were telling us about last week. For Leonica's job, Remy, I'm thinking that's who you're talking about. I don't do them, sad girl, but I have heard of them. I don't do Apex Focus Group. If anybody here has done that one and you guys can share information about them, please, please, please put it here in the chat. But I have heard of them, but I've never done a focus group with them. Remy, I think you're talking about Leonica's company. And if so, I'm going to go and get the link and put it here in the chat. Miss B says, thank you, Leonica. Knitting Crochet says, congrats. Leonica says, you're welcome, Miss B. Oh, you had... Remy said, I had AT&T. I canceled them. I want the job. Go ahead, Queen. Hey, determination. I love that.
Right. Right.
Now, Leonica said that the recruiter is going through over 100 applications. So if you just do not hear back right away, please be patient. She'll get to you.
Mm-hmm.
So Right says, thank you, Leonica, Polo, Lonnie, and Miss B. Leonica says, okay, got you, Remy. And she says, you're welcome. So Right. Fort Thornton says, congrats, So Right, and congrats on all the wins. Tammy says, congrats. Polo Lonnie says, you're welcome. Hey, Queen Angela. She says, hello from Florida. Welcome. Hey Celia, she says, hey, 2 chicks and family liked and shared. Hey, Autism Mommy. She says, happy Sunday.
Yeah.
Y'all show some love by liking and sharing the video. Sherry says, good Lord, that's some serious money. I need the names of that mystery shop. Hey, that's what we here for, Queen. We are out here to help. Hey, Janice, she says, hey, 2 chicks and fam liked and shared. It ain't nothing wrong with that. And Queen's so right. She don't mind sharing. Leonica says, hey, Autism Mommy, Celia. And Autism Mom says, hey, Leonica. Autism Mom says, Leonica, can you email her? She says, yes, she can. Hey, Dom. Dom says, hey, ladies in chat.
Hey,
And
hey.
Autism Mama, she put her email in the chat, Leonica. Cam says, I have one apartment shop tomorrow to do on a specific agent. They paying $165 to
Look
track
at
each person down.
Look at that.
Now y'all see that? $165 one shop.
And that probably ain't gonna take that long to do.
Nope. And just think about that. What if the Queen was doing 3 or 4 of these shops in 1 week? That's something to think about, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You are doing mystery shops already, but you're just not getting paid to go to McDonald's and get that Big Mac and Happy Meal and those French fries and that fish sandwich. They got companies out here that will pay you. Ask Earl. He's getting paid to go to Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like every other week. Earl stay in Five Guys. So y'all come on. Y'all going to McDonald's. Somebody got some kids on this live stream, and y'all know y'all gonna go get that Happy Meal sometime this week. But why not go get the Happy Meal and get this right here too? You can get the Happy Meal, but you're gonna come away with some money as well. So I'm gonna put the name of the company in the chat, and y'all go and sign up tonight. Get you a separate email. Once you get into the system, they will be emailing you like crazy if they have shops in your area.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't get any shops, check the spam folder. Sometimes it may go to spam. And sign up for more than one company. Stack the mystery shop companies. Mm-hmm. This is what Queen So Right has done. This is how she's able to hit that 3K. So she just gave y'all a glimpse of the 700. The Queen have made more than that. She just told y'all about that 700 that she made for the weekend. But this Queen has hit close to 4K some months off of restaurants, spas, grocery stores, gas stations, apartments, mystery shop. You're welcome, Lady Thugger. She says, thank you, Queens. Hey, Tanya. She says, hey, everyone. Celia says, I need your help tonight, Queens. What is something I can do that will pay same day? We couldn't make our last payment on our payment arrangement with utilities. Now we got a disconnect notice for tomorrow. Only thing comes to mind is money time, just play, best play.
Play. So I was gonna say.
That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, Queen, where you could get instant payout. Because everybody else, you'll have to wait a few days.
Mm-hmm.
But those 3, just play, best play, money time.
Yeah.
Patricia says, I do have 2 shots more than I plan probably tonight or tomorrow. I got to look at my calendar to schedule mystery shops. Okay, Queen. Cam says, congrats, Leonica, and So Right. And Leonica says, thanks. Celia says, I am stressing out big time right now. We reached out to organizations to find assistance. We don't have family that can help us, but if we can do something to make some money of it in one day. That's the only thing I can think of, Queen. That and The blood donations,
Yeah.
plasma. That's it. That's all I could think of.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else has any suggestions, y'all be sure to put them here in the chat. Jerry says I signed up for Prolific and was accepted in. All right, that's good.
All right.
Congrats. Celia said, Leonica, hey girl. And Patricia, she said, Leonica, email something gigs too. Remy said yes. And she says, thanks. And I tilt the bucket. Spark was good to me this week, especially this weekend, 7:35 with 105 pending tips that'll clear tomorrow. I'm over 20 with Prolific. I'm here for it. All right, Remy.
All right. Congrats, Queen.
That's awesome. So right says Sherry, we completed shops and she did put the names here. I'm gonna put them up and you guys be sure to take screenshots. These are the companies that Queen So Right is doing the mystery shops for.
All right. Y'all better screenshot.
IntelliShop, iShop, In Touch, Insight, Confero, and Field Agent. So y'all be
Mm-hmm.
sure, take a screenshot and go to these companies and sign up. Don't need a resume, don't need experience. They are not going to call you for an interview. These are those side hustles that you can just start. Don't need no money either. If you have to pay to get information about a mystery shop, those are scams.
Yeah.
Now, some of the mystery shops, they will say, go to, let's just say McDonald's and order number one combo. Say the receipt, they will reimburse you and they will pay you for that shop.
Mm-hmm.
Those are still legit.
Yeah.
But some of them may just say, okay, go into McDonald's, take a picture of the restrooms. You go in there, you take the picture of the restrooms, that's $7, $8, $9, $10.
Yeah.
You didn't have to buy anything.
And don't let nobody tell you you have to pay for a list of mystery shop companies. We have a list on our blog. There's so many companies out there.
Yeah. True.
We have seen people charging for a list, but again, you don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yonica says, congrats, Remy. Autism Mommy says, congrats. Hey, Drea. She says, hello, everyone. Remy says, thanks. Leonica
Hey,
and Autism Mommy. Hey, Queen T. She says, hey, Two Chicks family.
hey,
Billy
hey.
says, okay, I'll get going on those. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, everyone. You're welcome, Queen. Sherry says, thanks, so right. And hey, Kale Bell. She says she could do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Walmart Spark, if accepting in her area, and Amazon Flex. So, Queen Celia, this is what Kale Bell suggested. Thank you, Queen. So right says you're welcome, Sherry. Hey, Pinklicious. She says MSR app is a good one, but it's about selling your data from mostly the apps we already use, only if you're comfortable though. Thank you, Queen, for the suggestion.
Yeah.
You guys are so helpful. Remy says I emailed it to y'all's email, Tan and Carol. Okay, Remy.
All right.
Cherie says, Celia, you can also do the survey sites like Prolific, Cloud Research, etc. You can usually cash out immediately. Thank you, Queen, for the suggestion. Queen Sherry says, yep, MSR is awesome. I cashed out several times. Okay. Leonica says, you're welcome, Remy. And she says, hey, Queen T. Patricia says, Leonica, property field inspector, courier, delivery, Crawford inspection, services, interior, exterior inspector. We go look. GIS field services or NFR, I view it field and spent opportunities. Sounds like some good ones, Queen. We got a list of them. She says, thank you, Patricia. Sherry says Viewpoint is one, also Data Pan and Honeybees.
Okay.
She says she just signed up. She got accepted on Prolific. So y'all be sure to get Prolific.
All
And
right.
congrats again, Queen. Patricia said Leonica not field and spend opportunity. Sorry, it's field inspections. Drea said second to none. Had me in the casino last night.
Mm.
On the hey, but you was on the mixture show.
Right.
Congrats. Congrats to you, Queen. It's too funny. Not at the casino.
Not at the casino.
Stephanie said to the girl who is looking to make money right away, she says, go through your house, stuff you don't need to use, try to sell them. If you have kids, toys, purses, clothes, anything you don't use or need. Now that's a good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Yonica says, I love Pay Viewpoints, been on it since 2015. Some of the consignment stores, they'll buy stuff too.
Yeah.
I've sold coats, jackets, pants, shoes, tops to consignment stores, and they gave me the cash right there on the spot.
Yeah.
Like a what is it? I think Playo's Closet, they do it. What's the other one
Mm-hmm.
saying? The kids one.
Dang. I was just about to say it.
Once Upon a Child.
Yeah. Once upon a
If it's
child.
in your area, Queen, try Playo's Closet and Once Upon a Child if you have those in your area. Yonica says, I love Pay Viewpoint, been on it since 2015. Queen T, she says, hi, Leonica. Celia says, thank you, Care Bear. And Cherie, she says, y'all are a blessing. Leonica says, you can also sell items on Vinted and Poshmark at Celia. Remy says, DoorDash, Uber Eats would accept her instantly.
Mm.
That's good. I'm going to put these two up. Leonica said, Vinted and Poshmark, Queen. And Remy said, DoorDash, Uber Eats, you will get accepted instantly.
Copy right back.
Okay. Shanna says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Queen. Leonica says, good evening, Shanna. Dre says, Prime will let you cash out to PayPal. Okay. Celia, this is another one. Jerry says, prayer, Celia, that things work out for you and your family. That's sweet, Queen. She says, Leonica, yeah, I've been adding some stuff to those also. Thanks, Boo. And Queen Lynn says, I got hired on with call center QA. All right, girl. Congrats to you, Queen. I'm gonna put them in the chat. So call center QA, this one, the recruiter from their company reached out to us last week, and she is looking for telephone mystery shopper. So with this one, you don't have to leave the house. They do pay between 6 and 8 per call. So I'm gonna put them here in the chat. Marjorie says, hello to chicks and everyone. Hey, Queen. And Leonica, she says, you're welcome, Celia. She says, you are in my prayers. Shanna says, hey, Leonica. Autism Mama says, congrats to you, Lynn. Celia says, Jerry, thank you so much. Cam says, so right. Have you done a video apartment shop before? If so, did you have to first compress the video files and send it to file share services like WeTransfer, Box, etc.? So I'll put it up here. Kel Bell says, kid to kid as well is a consignment store. Okay. Never heard of that one, Kel Bell, but thank you. Celia said, yes, I have a few consignment stores in my area that I've gone to this week. So she said, some are just so picky. She says, but I'm not giving up. Now, depending on what type of purse you have, Celia, I think the pawn shop, because I have seen like different types of name brand purses in the pawn shop. that people have come in and pawned and they never went back to pick them up, but they borrowed, money against the purse. I would try that also, or just call and see like who takes what. Miss B says, congrats, queens and kings. Lynn says, thanks, Autism Mommy. So right says, Lynn, congratulations. Patricia says, our companies will pay you to go out and take pictures of a home, interior, exterior, and also if a person that's had some kind of car accident or some kind of something with their car because it's too far. Yeah, We Go Look is a good one. Lynn says, I should have led with good evening. Oh, that's okay. She says, thanks, so right. Anybody else got any good news that they want to share with the family? We done had some awesome testimonies on here tonight. Anybody else got anything they want to share? Y'all be sure to put it here in the chat. And I've always been looking for something. So Market Force is the one where you can go and eat at the fast food places, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Zaxby's. A friend of mine, she does Market Force. On a good month, she can bring in like 1,400, sometimes more. But on a slow month, if she's just really not trying to do a lot of the mystery shops, a good 500 to 700. So I would say look at this one. This is a good one. They not only have the fast food shops, one of the queens here, she was doing mattress shops. And so with the mattress shops, all she had to do, they wanted her to go into the mattress store and lay on the mattresses. $50. She made $250 in a weekend just to do that. So y'all be sure to take a look at Market Force. Queen Sherry says free cash. She said that's a great one too, everybody. So y'all check out Market Force. Latricia, she says try Clothes Mentor if it's in your area. Yeah, I have heard of that one. Queen Soul Right says, Cam, I have done video shops and loaded them through retransfer. She says, my video device automatically segments the video, so I didn't have to compress the files. So I'll put that up there for you, Queen Cam. Celia says, our community here is such a blessing. Thank you, Queens, and everyone in the chat. Yes, they are. I thank y'all so much for sharing the information with Queen Celia. Patricia says, my mystery shop is going to be a breakfast place in the morning, so I get paid to eat. All right. She says, I get reimbursed and I get paid. All right, Queen Patricia. I like those mystery shops because I like to eat. Congratulations, Queen. Carol says, good time to sell scrap sterling jewelry. Oh, yeah. Jerry says, Vinted is a good site. Whatever price you're asking for, that's what you get. They don't charge a fee for selling your items. I need to go on Vinted. I got a lot of stuff I need to get rid of. Johnny said, Measurement Inc. has been a great company to work for. They offer a lot of bonuses and pay increases too, just depending on the workload. Thanks again for the recommendation, ladies. All right, Queen.
All right.
We had another queen. She did really good on Measurement Inc. also. So congratulations to you, Journey.
All right.
Journeys with Jess. Congrats, Queen. Thank you, Dr. J.
All
She says,
right.
hey, Tan Curl in chat. Earl said Market Force is making him fat. Earl, stay away from Five Got, but it is good now. I ain't gonna lie. When I see Five, I just got to keep going because they do got some good food. Them burgers are good. And they fries are too. Earl said market force is making him fat, child, and not fat in the pockets.
No, Lord.
See, it said Jerry. Oh yeah, I've heard that it's not like Makar with all their fees. I just downloaded Venta this week and added some stuff. She says, "Thank you, Queen." Patricia said, "The local church 211. There's a way if you have an emergency, the churches will help you stop the cut off." Dr. J says she can attest the measurement ink also. She said it has been on point. All right. Well, congrats, Queen. Cam says, thanks, so right. In that case, there's a video apartment shop for $250 with her name on it. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Cam. Get it, girl. Drea said, if you have gold, try cash for gold stores. That's a good idea, Drea. Queen Carl said, try the silver. Queen Drea says, try the gold. If you got some gold, Queen. Hey, Leo, love and laugh. She says, hey, everyone. Cam says, my recording glasses segments into 15-minute loops. Okay. Leonica said, yes, I love Vinted. And she says, hey, Leo, love and laugh. Julie says, Patricia, yes, ma'am. That's my plan tomorrow morning. Get on the phone with all of them right away. She says, thank you, Queen. Leonica says, you are welcome, Celia. Yeah, but I'm still laughing at Earl. Right. But y'all go on, eat y'all some Five Guys. Look at Market Force. You want to get fat like Earl? Five Guys and McDonald's and Burger King, right there on Market Force. They waiting for you. Y'all go ahead on and sign up. Patricia said, "See, try the food banks because the food banks will know also where you can get assistance for your light bill." It may be a good one too.
Yeah, it may be.
Thank you, Queen Patricia, for sharing, and thanks to the other queens as well.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any good news that they want to share? Or anybody have any questions? Or if you are new to working from home, let us know that also in the chat.
If you are new, let us know.
And if you missed the part-time job that I posted earlier today, that one you can start. I think they were looking for people between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. So if you have a day shift job and you just want to work something late evening, take a look at the video that went up today. Non-phone chat job, part-time hours.
It's raining over here.
Really? Hey, Lush Beauty. She said Salvation Army. They help with bills. Okay. Thank you, Queen. Celia says, Patricia, oh, okay. I thought they only help with food. Laugh out loud, but I'll do that. I'm about to cry with all these recommendations. Y'all are a blessing for sure. Oh. Stephanie said, what is measurement ink again? So that's the one, Queen, where you are scoring test papers for grades 3rd to the 11th. I think the hiring is on hold right now, but once they start back, we will most definitely repost it. And it's a non-phone one. So Rice says, Cam, that's great. I love the apartment shops too. I have 3 for next week. All right, Queen. All right. Hey, Queen Angela. She says, hey, happy Sunday. Glad I checked to see if you were live. Congrats on all the wins.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Queen. Kale Bell says, look up the Catholic charities in your area as well. They are usually pretty good about assisting with utilities. All right. Y'all coming through. Jerry says, if you have a United Way organization, they will help also with bills along with the Salvation Army.
Okay.
Thank you. Journeys with Jess says, any job recommendations for worldwide remote?
I don't know.
Cambly is one queen, but they don't hire in New Jersey and California. But if you live outside of the United States and in any of the other states, you could work for them. That one is like a teaching, tutoring type of company. Ingu is another one. I think you can live anywhere with them. Preply is one. You can live anywhere with them. Buffer is one, but I don't know if they have any jobs available right now. But I would look at them also. Trying to think who else hires worldwide. Proofreading services. This one is a non-phone one. They hire worldwide. I think this Tan got hired with this company. I think they hire worldwide. Open English. They're a tutoring company. Amazing Talker. Also another tutoring company. Yeah, English. This is another one. Achieve Test Prep. That one hires anybody outside of the US. So if you are going overseas and you're not in the US, take a look at Achieve Test Prep. Leonica says, hey, Angela. I'm not sure what your name is and which website. So right says BioLife is a great spot for plasma donations. Thank you, Queen. So right. Stephanie says, oh, okay, thank you. Angela says, hey, Leonica. Celia says, so right. Is it okay? I got one of those in my area. She says, I will try that. Shavona, hey, Queen. She says, hello, ladies. Leonica, Leo Loveland says, hi. Remy says, also, I know at the local courthouse in the HR department, they help with light bills and she can get a huge credit. I don't know what state she's in. So I'll put it up there. Thank you, Remy. Journeys with Jess says, thank you. No problem, Queen. If I think of some more, I will most definitely drop them here. Tia said, Remy, really? I'm in Colorado. She says, I didn't know that, though. I didn't know that either. So you learn something new every day. Good you asked the question, Queen.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody else here may need, information. It's good to have. Remy says, yes, ma'am. Yep, you never know. Somebody else may need the same help. So glad you queens are sharing resources. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for that. Remy says, here in Louisiana. Okay. Creative Genius says, hello, I'm new. You queens are a blessing. I just prayed about finding ways to make money, and you queens popped up on my timeline. She says, what a blessing you are. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, Creative Genius. Glad we could be of help, Queen.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Patricia, she says, Celia, they do, but some will help you with your light bill. And if they can't help you, they will give you information where to get help, but stress out that your lights are going to get cut off. So she's saying stress that out to them. Dr. J got the praying hands. Remy says, you're welcome. Celia says, exactly. I'm glad I asked because she says, this is all great info for everyone and anyone. It is. People need help. Creative Genius, she says, thank you. You're welcome, Queen. Oh, Queen. She says, I was paid out $400 on Appen and $195 on GigSpot so far. Total for June, $713. And it's only the 7th, everybody. And she says she's still going forward.
Yes, it is only the 7th.
Yes, ma'am.
That
That's
sounds
good. Awesome.
good.
Congrats, Queen. Congratulations. All right, Cecilia.
Yeah.
Yes. She says, yes, they're good. She says, check their website to make an appointment. Drink plenty of water starting tonight if you're going in tomorrow.
Okay.
I agree with that, Queen Jerry. She says, with the way the economy is now, we got to help each other. Yes.
Yeah.
Leonica says, congrats, Angela. Polo Lonnie says, where are you in Colorado? Celia, she says, I'm in northern Colorado. Okay. Leah Love and Laugh says, congratulations. Is it Kosanik? Kosanik says, your township helps with utilities. Queen Shavana, she says, congrats. Celia says, so right. Thank you, Queen. Let me go get my water bottle right now. She said, put down this monster. she said, thank you again. Patricia said, Angela, what did you do for Appen? Shavona says, I'm trying to get paid like that. Angela says, thank you. Yep, I don't blame you, Shavona. Queen, so right. She was paid $700 for the weekend doing mystery shops. Saturday and Sunday.
So yeah, I'll make sure y'all try to.
Celia said, Polo Lonnie, I'm in the Springs. Lynn, I didn't see it, Queen. Let me scroll back. I don't see it, Queen. Retype it. Nope, Lynn, I don't see the previous message. It may not have gone through. Resend it, Queen. Hey, Miss V. She says, hello, Carol and Tan. How are you, Queen? Hey, Queen April. She says, hey, ladies, and hey, everyone. Is it Sasu Royalty? She says, hello, ladies. I'm in Florida looking for non-phone healthcare roles. Look at search our channel, Queen. We have dropped a lot of non-phone jobs. We don't really have like a link for the non-phone because we've been dropping them since the beginning of May. And welcome to the channel, Queen. 98% of the companies that we post hire in Florida.
Yeah.
Paula London says, I'm in Fort Collins. I wish I knew of resources down there at Celia. Angela says, Appen has various tasks. My last project was watching videos and off of social media, answering questions, but mainly AI bot related.
Okay.
Shavonda says, you ladies have helped with product review and doing surveys, but I need to make a little more. Big grateful for every opportunity. So Shavonda, mystery shop queen.
That's a.
Hey Adele, she says hello. Sid said, Polo Lunny, is there a way to send people messages on YT? I don't think so, Queen, but I don't know. I don't think so though. Sassy Royalty says, we'll do, thank you. You're welcome, Queen. Adele says, can I get the link for Appen? Do we got Appen Tan on the link?
Looking for it now.
Okay. Sasu Royalty, I know you wanted the healthcare non-phone. And I just thought about this company here, Healthmark Group. Sometimes they'll have like an audit specialist, invoicing specialist. Not sure. I have seen them, but I'm not sure if they have it posted on the site right now. But that is a healthcare company, Healthmark Group. From time to time, they'll have like auditing specialists, invoicing specialists. Sometimes they'll post like a data entry job. But they are beginner friendly and they do provide equipment. I also look at United Health Group. They might have a data entry, and that's a might. Pololona says, I don't know, Celia. Shavana says, I'm with Ellis, but I need to get going. Okay, Shavana. Try Market Force also, Queen. They do a lot of fast food shops. Might get the mattress shops. You never know. We had a queen, she was doing mattress shops while on vacation, and this queen made $250 just to go in the store and lay on some mattresses. $50 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
In and out. And then she had to answer a few questions about the mattress. So, but she said she was on vacation in a whole nother city, not even in her own city. Reached out the market force and they had the mattress shops available. So I would say look at that one. And Ellis is a good one because Ellis has the good bonuses.
They are a good one.
Yeah. Patricia says also around people that need a ride to the store or need help shopping or help cleaning their homes, they'll be willing to pay cash, That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Somebody that needs that. She says, or take them to like a doctor's appointment, pick up their prescriptions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea. They may have an app like that, Queen. I
Yeah.
want to say Task Rabbit. You can run errands for people on Task Rabbit. Shavonna says, you guys are so sweet and amazing. Thank you, Queen. We appreciate that. We received it. Thank you so much. Yonica says, if a person has a wall, you can write on Celia. Shavonna said, oh. Adul says, I'm really grateful for all the information you both. Prolific, I cashed out $50 from Prolific and Market Force. No. So what happened with Prolific, Queen? Well, congrats on the 50.
All right.
Her account. What message are you getting on Prolific? It may not be blocked, but what message? Shavonna says, okay. I'm gonna try to pronounce. I'm gonna say Don. Don says, "Hi, ladies. Any computer only, no phone opportunities for New York residents." I think the one I posted today is part-time non-phone. It's a chat job. I didn't see any state restrictions on that one. I also dropped one last night. There was no phone done. So you might want to just take a look because some of the ones I've been posting lately, they have not had any state restrictions on the site. So just go back and take a look at the videos. We really don't have a link to non-phone because I posted so many since the beginning of May. Mm-hmm. So you may want to just take your time and go back through the videos and check and see. But I know the one from today, don't remember seeing any state restrictions. The one I dropped last night is also non-phone part-time. I don't remember seeing any state restrictions. It just said USA remote. Patricia said, do you have the Excel app or program that you had to put in your shops? How much you're making if you're still selling that? Can you put up the link? Oh, the Excel one Tan had.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the link.
Jerry says you could start your own business running errands for the elderly, taking them to their appointments. Just a thought. Yep. Cherie says, I forgot there's also one called User Crowd. She says they have surveys every day. Most of them are pretty quick. Okay. Mm-hmm. Are you welcome, Dawn? Okay, Adele. So it's not banned, Queen. They do that. They've done several queens like that. So just reach out to them. One of our Queen Reba, she's an older queen. She said she emailed them every day till they open her account back up. Right. I'm not saying to do that, but hey, it worked for her. But yeah, just email them, Queen. Just send them an email. And you can go on Chat GPT and say, hey, Prolific, put my account on hold. What should I say? And Chat will spit out what to say to them. See, said, Patricia, I have that spreadsheet and it is so helpful to keep track of everything. Thank you, Celia. So Tan did put the link, Queen. Adele says, okay, I will contact them. She says, thanks. Yep. So if you are running into the issue where Prolific has placed your account on hold, email them. Could be just something simple. We've had several queens to go through that. So it was nothing though. So Wright says you can deliver prescriptions with CDS, Complete Delivery Solutions. I ain't never heard of them, so right, but thank you, Queen. Hey, there might be something to check out, everybody. Queen So Right is dropping a gem. Anybody else got any good news or any questions? Celia says, so right, really, I'm gonna look into that one. She says, thank you, Queen. Yeah, I need to look into that one. That sounds easy. Delivering prescriptions. Anybody else? Y'all got any more questions for us? Y'all let us know in the chat. And if anybody missed the company that Leonica works for, they are still hiring as far as we know. No assessments, no interviews, work when you want. But it is outbound. They don't hire in Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, and Texas. You cannot have a VPN, AT&T, or T-Mobile internet services. But if you live in any of the other states, you guys are more than welcome to apply. Again, they are not doing assessments and they are not doing interviews, and you can work whenever you want to. The training is 1 day on Wednesdays. So I just dropped the link in the chat. Also add Donata. Donata is on the list as well. Celia says, so right, okay, that's a great one to know. Cam says, I've heard medical carriers and luggage carriers make lucrative money. Has anyone tried?
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody that has done the medical Cam. One of my relatives, she made like $200 in a day, but she had to go like 45 minutes from where she lives. But she made like 220 in 1 day. She had to go take something to a hospital up the road. And we had a queen that was doing the luggage carrier. I want to say she was making around like 8 or 9 a month off of that part-time. That girl ATL, it is not sales. It is outbound calling, survey interviewer. So you're basically calling people and saying, hey, go vote for Jane Doe. Easy money. I've done it like 4 times with one company, a couple of other companies I work for doing it. It's very easy. Leonica has been paid thousands of dollars with that particular company. So try it out. You might like it. Kel Bell says, do you have a medical carrier companies list? I think we do, Queen. Tan, can you find it?
Which one?
The medical carrier.
Oh, yeah. I can get that.
Tan gonna find the link because I want to say we got some companies on the link. Mm-hmm. She gonna put a link here, Celia. But that girl ATL, try it out, Queen. You may like it. It is some easy money.
Yeah.
It's not going through, Lena. I see this comment. She said, I posted it 4 times. It's not going through. I don't see anything else from you, though. Is it a link, Lynn? If it's a link, I think YouTube will block it if it's like a link or something. Or did you have a question? Now I see this post, this comment, but I don't see the other ones. You found it.
Hold on, I'm looking. I have to go on another blog.
I think it's on the phone.
Yeah, I was on two chicks before.
Mm, yeah.
Oops.
Anybody else got any questions? Any good news?
Anybody else?
So Tan did find it, everybody. So she put the link in the chat for the medical courier companies.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all want to check those out. I don't think that you need a resume. I don't think they're going to do interviews. If it is, it just may be some questions, maybe about your car or something like that. But my cousin, she didn't have an interview for the company that she did the delivery for. She just signed up. They sent her an email. Hey, can you go and make this delivery? She agreed to it. They told her how much they were going to pay her, and she went and delivered it. Remy makes pretty good money with Spark, and Spark is the Walmart app where you are delivering the groceries. That's also another good one if they have Spark available in your area. Queen Lene, she does Amazon Flex. Somebody else, who else does Amazon Flex? Then we got somebody else to do Amazon Flex.
Leonica. No. She gets Spark.
Somebody else here was doing Amazon Flex. I can't remember who it was, but we had another queen that was doing Amazon Flex. But I know Lene does Amazon Flex and Remy does Spark. Leonica, she was doing Spark out. But I would say check those companies out also. I'm captioning. She says, "Is it captioning Star, the courier company?" I don't know if I've heard of that one, Celia. It's so many though. There are so many. Tam put the link. Look right above your comment. It's a link right there. She put a link in the chat.
Yeah.
But I don't know about captioning Star. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Sherry says, "May God bless you both for showing us how to survive." Thank you, Sherry. We received that, Queen. Thank you so much. Jerry says, "Amen." I know that's right.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do. But it's so many medical courier companies, child, they popping up like popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just the companies now don't have to really pay people to be on the payroll to be drivers. They can just hire independent contractors to make the pickups and drop offs. So a lot of the companies, I feel like they have done away with those.
Yep.
Hold on, London says, "I just moved in with my boyfriend, and as I was unpacking, I came across the headset I won from a giveaway. You ladies had my first live about 3 years ago. Oh, Polo London. Long time ago, Queen.
Yes.
All right now. We got some more headsets to give away. I got a whole box of them in this house. So we will be giving away some headsets soon and some laptops. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Like some videos, go and share some videos and leave us some comments. Lynn said, "I did have a government website with help for people in need." Yep. So if it's a link, Queen, that's probably why we can't see it, because YT, they will block it. They'll block those, and I don't know why, but they do. Paula London said that was a long time ago. I love being here. You ladies are so awesome. Thank you, Paula
Thank
London.
you.
You guys are awesome as well. We received
Yeah.
it. Thank you so much. Sean says, I need both. All right, Sean.
All
Subscribe,
right.
like, share, and leave us a comment. Go share our videos with somebody. If you know anybody, Sean, that is looking for a remote job, side gig, side hustle, let them know that we have them here on this YouTube platform.
Yeah.
We already gave out 3. We gave out 3 laptops in January, so I think it's
Yeah.
time. I think it's time for us to give away a few more. Hello, Linda says you're welcome and thank you. Yep, it's time for us to give away some more. So,
Yes.
but that's all you got to do is subscribe, like, share, leave a
Mhm.
comment, and interact with us on these live stream videos. I
Yeah.
think the last 3 people was Earl, T, and Ursula. I think the last 3 times.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
So Earl, King Earl, Queen Ursula, and Queen T. Those were the last 3, I believe, laptop winners. And disclaimer, YouTube is not partnered with us on these giveaways. Celia says, you might be able to just type in the name of the government website, but not the full link. Amy, hey. She says, good evening, and how are you? We are great, Queen. How are you? Cam says, I second that you ladies and all the queens on here are a godsend. Thank you, Cam. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
We appreciate that. We try.
All right, Sean. Sean says, I applied for the SC Contact Center. I have an interview on the 25th of this
All
month.
right.
Thank y'all so
Congrats.
much. Okay, Queen. Oh, okay, Lynn. So Lynn says, find help with, and she says ORG on the end. She says, and put in your zip code.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Lynn. Um, Patricia say, if YT is for YouTube, yes, you can leave a message for the specified person on YouTube, and their email is connected to their YouTube account, so they will see it.
Okay.
Hey, Lisa. She says, good evening. Good evening, Queen. Celia said, Lynn, oh, okay, yes, I just found out about that one last week, and they have a ton of resources. Oh, well, that's good to know. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Queen. She said, that is a great resource for everyone. Yeah, if anybody's in need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, Queen, how are you? Leonica says, hey, Stephanie. So I did post what Queen Lynn said. So thank you, Queen Lynn.
All right. Thank you.
Sean says, I'm honest. I'm not doubting it, Sean. A lot of people are in need.
Yep. A lot of people
Stephanie
are.
says, hey, Leonica. Yep, I'm not doubting it.
Mm-hmm.
But we just don't give them away because people on here saying they want one or they need one.
Yeah. Yeah. And we do give them away, so.
Yep. Now and just being honest, we've never seen you before, Sean. Is this your first time joining us on the live stream? Stephanie says, good, just released 8th book on KDP last week. All right, Queen.
Congrats.
Congrats to you, Stephanie.
All right.
Okay. Well, I've never seen you before, Sean. So welcome to the stream, King. Leonica says, congrats, Stephanie. So, Stephanie, question for you, Queen. Is it hard to put the books or create the books on KDP? Let us know, Queen. Tan might create us some books. She might want to go and create us some stuff. I don't know.
Are you funny?
Amy says she's from Louisiana. Okay, Remy's from Louisiana. She says currently working remote full-time days, looking for part-time evenings, first time in the live. Well, welcome, Queen. So we will be talking about part-time. We're going to get to the jobs in a few minutes. Hey, Queen Natalie, how are you? Long time no see, Queen. You doing okay? She says, good evening, Two Chicks family. I liked and shared. Thank you. Fort Thorne says, awesome, Stephanie. Congratulations. Leonica says, hey, Natalie. Stephanie says, thank you, Leonica. I have been busy. Tanya says, congrats, Stephanie. So Rice says, congrats, Stephanie. Anybody else got any good news or any questions?
Any more questions? Any more questions?
She says, you're welcome. I can definitely understand that. I've been busy myself, Stephanie. Natalie says, hello, Leonica. Stephanie said, not really. After the first book, it got easier. Okay, so Tan, you think you can do that for us?
Not sure.
Come on, tech lady. Come on, pull some magic out that head of yours over there. Miss B said, congrats, Stephanie. Lynn says, I got assistance when I got injured, couldn't work with free mobile phone services, food, rent, reasonable Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, thank you, Queen Lynn. We appreciate that. Stephanie, she says, thanks all. Amy says, when do y'all usually go? We go Wednesday and Sunday, Queen. And Leonica answered, thank you. Patricia says, if you can you get back on Prolific, but just keep emailing them back and forth. They did it because I kept getting cut off from the surveys and they just said it's just bad. It's not my fault. So have they banned you, Patricia? Is that what you're saying, or did they just say that your account is on hold? Leonica says, you're welcome, Carol. No problem. Anybody else with a question before Tan starts to give these good old part-time jobs? We got 15 tonight.
15.
You got 18 or 15, girl. Which one is it?
I don't know where you get 18. Where you get 18 from?
I thought I heard you say 18. I'm like, what?
It's 15. I don't know where you got that from.
Woo! I thought I heard you say 18.
Well, ma'am.
Ma'am, sir. I'm so sorry because I thought you said 18. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I said 15.
Sometimes. Okay, there you go.
Remy said, Leonica, I would like to email you. I have some questions about the job. See, it said, Tan said, where you get 18 from with that look on your face? Like, girl, is you crazy? You right, Stephanie. You right. It's in the title. And I did the thumbnail. Well, ChatGPT did the thumbnail. That's why I was like, 18. Did I hear you say 18? I thought you told me 15.
You funny.
She said, Leonica to laugh out loud. That look Tan gave it said, girl, I ain't even looking at Tan. I'm looking at his phone. How she was looking, y'all. Real crazy, I'm sure.
I'm not finna fool with you.
They said that look you gave said it all. I'm sure it did.
Okay.
Okay, I got the link.
All right, you ready? All right, y'all. We are going to give these 15 part-time positions.
You must have gave a terrible look because Remy said she laughing.
I'm not going to read all 15, but I will read a few. The first one is number 3, the remote call center outbound with America Home Design. This is a part-time position. You'll make about 25 to 30 calls each hour by telephone and schedule appointments. Utilize the script to engage, excite, and persuade homeowners on why they should get more information. The job requirements: you must have a quiet workspace and talk on the phone while at home, and you must have your own computer. This is work from home. You have uncapped bonus opportunities. You need 2 years of sales experience, 1 year of call center experience, and you must reside in the United States. Although they are not accepting people from Arizona, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, or Washington, D.C. If you live in any of those, they are not hiring in your state. Dang. I didn't see that.
That was a lot.
Yeah. It cut off the whole East Coast, didn't
That's what it sounded like.
it?
Like,
Number
wow.
11 is a part-time customer service rep. It's remote in eligible states. They're hiring part-time to support their team during early and mid-July from early to mid-July through the end of the year. They want someone who thrives in a dynamic environment and values flexibility. We offer AM and PM shifts with the opportunity to pick up additional hours based on business needs. Your flexibility will enable us to deliver seamless, high quality support to our customers. You will need support and sales experience, technical skills. You need to have experience CRM, 2 years of customer service, retail sales, or specialty stores, experience with Office 365. Remote eligible states, they are Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Wyoming, Texas, South Dakota, Ohio, Virginia, or if you live in Ferndale, Washington, you can come to the office. So check that out. Number 13, Embark is looking for a weekend admissions coordinator. You must live in Arizona. They want you to work Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 5 Arizona time. You must reside in Phoenix, Arizona. You manage inbound calls and digital inquiries. You need 2 to 3 years of experience in behavioral health or mental health, healthcare missions or intake, high volume call center, or inside sales. You must have a background in behavioral, no, I'm sorry, a preferred background in behavioral treatment. So make sure you check that one out. Now read one more. Hold on. And number 7, Avery has a patient engagement specialist. This is a 1099 position. You work Monday through Friday and every other Saturday, 6.5 hours between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This pay is $20 to $22 an hour. You'll be responsible for schedule patient sessions, complete tickets, and assigned to ensure patient schedule accuracy. You need 1 to 3 years of customer support, preferred 1 years of healthcare experience, a tech background, experience with Android and Apple systems, patient retention and outreach, and you need a quiet space to work. And you guys could check out the other ones that is on the list.
We got a testimony from Queen D. She says, "Good evening, two chicks
Hey.
family. Finally coming from behind Tan's bookshelf. I would like to thank you both and the community for all of this great information." She says, "I have earned $215 on Prolific." She
All
says,
right,
"D from New Jersey, and I just subscribed." All right, Queen.
thank you for coming from behind that bookcase. And if you are on here
Congratulations.
and you are behind the bookcase, come on out. Come to the light, Carolyn. Come on.
You funny. Leonica says, "Congrats, D." Hey, Queen Gerlene. She says, "I'm late. Hello, Carol and Tan, and all in the chat. I'll catch up on the replay. I liked and shared. Thank
Thank you,
you."
Queen.
Fort Thorne says, "Congrats." Patricia says, "And try to do courier services locally around your area from the beginning until you can do services outside the town or city that you're in." Celia says, "D, if you don't mind me asking, how long did it take you to make that?" And I'm going to go get the link if anybody here is interested in Prolific. I'm going to put it here in the chat. Number 15, they do have a wait list, but you never know. You may get on and get off tonight. But you guys be sure to check out Prolific. D says, "Thank you." You're welcome, D. And thank you so much for sharing your good news with the community. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Hey, me. She said, "Not me over here waiting for a notification still. Oh, no." We sorry, Meek. She says, "Hi, ladies in chat." She says, "It only took 2 weeks."
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Leonica says, "Hey, sis, how are you?" Meeks, and Meeks says, "Hi, Leonica." Anybody else before we exit stage left?
Yep.
Y'all already know Sleeping Beauty over here has to go to bed. April said, "Good evening, everyone. Liked and shared. Thanks for the information." You're welcome, April.
Thank you. Thank y'all. And thank y'all so much for coming and joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
Husband Helen, she says, good night. Good night, Queen. Thank you for your testimony, Helen. We appreciate that. Leonica says, have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Leonica.
Thank you.
Meek says, hey, Helen. Tanya says, thank you. You're welcome, Queen. Remy says, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Tanya says, thank you. Leonica says, good night, Tan and Carl. And she says, good night, everyone. Lynn says, I forgot. Find help also helped me with thousands of dollars. Oh, for dental care? Okay. She says, for free. Also with a ER visit, they forgave the bill. Oh, that was nice of them, Queen. Well, thank you, Lynn. We appreciate the good information, Queen. Thank you so much. And to all the other queens that shared information to help Queen Celia out, we greatly appreciate that as well.
Thank you.
Helen says, hey, me, Superstar T. She says, good night. Leonica says, I will be on the lookout for your email, Remy. Remy says, thanks for all that you do for us. You're welcome, Queen. Meek says, thanks again for your support on TikTok, Helen. Lynn says, good night. Thank you. Remy says, I just emailed you. Leonica. Miss B, she says, good night, Two Chicks family. She says, thank you, Carl and Tan. You're welcome. Thank you, Queen Beatrice. She says, good night, guys, girls. Thank y'all for all that y'all do. You're welcome, Queen. And Leonica says, okay, about to check it out. Remy. Helen says, you're welcome, Meeks. Queen Angela says, good night and kick out the week with the gig strong. Yeah. Amen. Celia says, oh, dang, that's good. She says, were you on it every day, D Queen D?
Stop.
Yeah, what is Basha over there doing? Look, she trying to go outside tan this time of the night.
Yeah, probably so, child.
Oh. Bianca says, I don't see it, Remy. Marjorie, she says, good night, everyone. Good night, Queen. Right, Thank you for joining us. Well, we're getting ready to exit stage left.
Have a good one. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all have